In terms of music now, like we've known you through. Well, I've known you throughout the years with a lot of different songs. Now, tell us about your international reach now. Thinking about internationally. What are your plans?
I mean, I want to go all the way. You've always known that. I mean, because we're friends outside of all of this. I want to go to. I know this sounds really bad. Like when I say it. Always. But like to the tippity toppitest that it can ever be.
Yes.
That's where I want to be. Honestly, I just want to be happy and I just want to be me.
Yeah.
I want to be me and in every aspect of that. And I don't want to ever have to be somebody else to be where I want to get to. I want to accomplish as much as I can, as much as I'm able to, as much as I have the capacity to, and not just in music because I'm more than music.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So quick.
So was there ever a point in your career that you were asked to be anything outside of who you are? Or to do anything that you felt uncomfortable?
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. All right. So. And this was another lesson I learned because I'm big on my growth game and another lesson I learned when I was younger and now I'm realizing it a lot more was I was very much forced back in the day to not be the sweet innocent girl. Like it's regular people used to tell me, "Yo, come on to that, man, come on to that. People don't want to see that." And somebody, right. And my ex-manager, Jade, who taught me so much in life, big up Jade anyway she did. Jade told me something that stuck with me. She said, "Then once you go there, there's no going back. There's no going back to innocent. Once you go, you know, like when Rihanna went Good Girl Gone Bad, there's no going back to Barbados Rihanna. No, there's no going back to pre-umbrella Rihanna. No, it's just always up from there. And I took that to heart. And one and two too, because how I was raised. I wasn't raised in it's not that I was underexposed. I was very much exposed. I traveled a lot, and but when it came to certain things, I was very naive. Like when it comes to, you know, and I couldn't talk to my parents about sex. I couldn't talk to them about, and not necessarily the act of sex, but just the thing.
The people around.
Yeah, just certain conversations. The certain conversations I never had. So it's like in the industry, I was learning about all of those things.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So before we head into more questions with the great Dinkles, we've got to pay some bills right here on the 90th. Can I just say, I love this song.
Me too.
Like, we're not telling a lie. Like,
this is my song. Yeah.
I don't know, something about that song.
Yes.
It make you want
goosebumps.
You want you know, build up and all that nice thing there.
Look here, this is my favorite Denyque song.
Yes.
This is my favorite. No, because it's talking about love. Oh my god.
And you know the question after that, right?
Yeah.
How did you come up with this song, Denny?
Yeah, what were you thinking about?
Yeah, was there some love for you or what going on this?
Some.
Do you write about how we feel? Is it
I love people business. I love people business.
What were you going through?
I love people business too much. So, no, this song, I wanted to Jeremy produced this song, Jeremy Harding and Nigel Staff, and what we wanted to do with it was keep a little bit of the innocence but still give that edge, which is why the song says, if I give you like that, yo, you have to come back because I'm gonna get you hooked on me.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's like it's this sweet little bubblegum song and then you're like, have to come back. What?
Yeah, like where did I come from?
Yeah, like it kind of just jumps out at you. So yeah.
No. All right.
I have still not yet fought a joke.
Jesus,
I'd rather
2013.
2013. Yeah. So it's been a good vibe from.
Yeah.
I never get the proper push still, but you don't know how music go. It can come back at any point in time.
Yes,
It's
yes.
Tell us about like when you were just starting out. You know the work that had to go in, as in making the links with producers.
Yeah, listen.
Getting your music out there. Like what was that like?
The first couple of years, yeah.
It was. Like I tell you, I had so many naiveties. There was this one situation too that I kind of got into trouble with in a sense, and it's really honestly because I genuinely didn't know. But I think I'm realizing, you know, now that I'm older, and sometimes when I reflect on these things, I'm realizing that a lot of people, when they're used to a certain thing, they really don't understand or don't believe when somebody say, yo, I genuinely didn't know. Because my first song, Can't Breathe, I genuinely did not know that doing it for somebody else, but rewriting it in a sense, but still keeping a part of it would have gotten me into trouble. Like, I'm telling you, like, there are certain things, and then there are certain things that people kept from me too, just because, oh, she's a little young, 18, 19, she don't really know nothing.
Yeah.
Like, just sing. That's all we need you to do, just sing. So, I don't know if I want to say I made enemies because of that, because at the end of the day, I feel like I apologized for it, but I genuinely didn't understand what I was doing. So the more I got into the industries, the more I realized that there's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of things that I wasn't aware of, because I was raised outside of this. I was kind of raised outside of the real world. Bro, I went to private high school. Come on, like.
Yeah.
I ain't no disrespect, big up Bel Air, you don't know. But big side. But as I said, I went to prep school, I went to a private high school. My first dose of actual real school was UTech.
Wow.
Where I was exposed to all these different peoples from all walks of life.
One time.
Yeah, just one
brush.
time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it just, because my brother and sister weren't like that, but you know that when them say your parents are most ready for their last child, well, the parents that have more than one children.
Yeah.
And it's true, because them just decide to, okay, I never got to do this for my son, I never got to do this for my daughter, so you see this baby, I know this is a wash belly, she gonna get everything. And that's what happened to me.
Yes.
And it's kind of coming back in now that I'm now exposed to all these different people from all these walks of life. And then my personality was always like that. Like I'm genuinely a down to earth person. Like I don't care who you are. Like
So how did you cope with like the negative side of the business?
that
Like,
was really hard at first.
the
I'm not telling
negative
you, no
approaches.
like Jay, that was really, really rough at first. Like there were nights that I'd cry endlessly, like, and I just, because I couldn't understand, like, I'm so nice to people, I'm so genuine to people, why are you coming at me, why are you attacking me, what? I just couldn't get it. Regular me used to ball, man, regular, until it made me stronger, it became an armor, I realized, the moment I realized that people don't want the truth, they just want a reaction. That was it for me. I went into my Beyonce mode.
Ooh.
Like, no.
So those things help to build you.
Yeah, they did. It was rough at first, like I said, but it definitely helped to make me better and make me more resilient.
Okay.
Super girl.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Fit the title, Supergirl. People not hear it here first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we definitely love to hear that. We love to know, say, you've been stronger and, you have built yourself. And, I think it's reflected in the music, because the music has come a long way.
Yes.
Tell us about, like, your newest songs. Like, yeah, the knees and the
Yes,
bees
people.
and the trees. And,
That one.
yeah. I said knees.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. What do you mean? Like, go down on your
Bended
knees.
knees.
Pray and say, dear
Go to the Lord in prayer.
I got the song really about.
thank you.
We can't get that
We're
song.
live.
We can't get that song.
Yeah. The people them know what it's all about.
Big up everybody on the live that knows what is happening. I feel like we need to get a little piece of it. You know what I mean?
Alright, see
Can I see how we line up?
Yeah, man, you ready now?
Alright.
Yeah, man, do a piece side. Hey.
What is going on? What is going on, Cyclone?
You know what's the trouble there?
Trouble there.
Trouble there.
I'm holding for trouble there.
What is going on?
No,
Denyque, talk to it.
You forgot
Yeah.
tell about
Talk to
that
the
one
people.
you know. Yeah, I forgot tell you about that one you know.
Stop answer, man.
You know?
How did this one come about?
Don't make me start.
I
Yeah.
feel like the people them.
Yeah.
I grew up in RITIKAL for that one.
Yeah.
What go on this?
That was complete coincidence. But I tell you, because the song was already done. It was done, fully done by myself. And me and Zoom in at the studio, the whole Good team was in the studio, and RITIKAL was there as well to record his own song on the rhythm. And Zoom was like, yo. It's like we kind of looked at each other without knowing, like, yo, he would have bad part the song.
Oh.
Killed it immediately.
Yeah.
He killed it. He was in shock. He kept looking at me like,
Yeah. Oh, go on this.
them thing that you
You hear what she's saying?
Yeah, because she's an innocent girl. So,
Exactly. Like, where did this come from?
No.
Take you, not
I
innocent.
don't say. No, none of us are innocent.
That
We
is
are
true.
born sinners.
Look, sir, deceiving.
Some more than some.
I agree.
Break my back.
That's
You hear that?
That's it.
Of course, Listen. Don't make me start targeting them for the woman them. The woman them know better about it.
Yeah, they can relate.
Like a good.
I like how she you're carrying over here, but they can relate. About they see, Ali can relate. Ali can relate. Thank you. It's always there, Mercy. It's always there.
I plead the fifth.
The lady.
So what was the vibe like in the studio?
It was perfect.
Yeah?
He is so cool. He's so down to earth. He's just so chill.
Wow.
And when I do the song and we're reasoning and we're like back and forth, I'm like, yo, he said, what you say right this? So like really what you say right this? So just so he could get the just the right vibe and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah man, and him do it quick. It's like 1, 2 and him done. But this song this song was necessary. It was a necessary song. Yeah. It was a necessary song. Because you know what? I cannot believe that in 2022 women are still being censored to a certain extent. And there's so many different ways that we can say different things, and that's what I wanted to prove by doing these. You have a big Miss Land, me have a target fire too.
Yeah.
The line there.
The line there.
What are you talking about? I wash my mouth every time I talk. Clean talk. Eat shot.
So, you mentioned working with RITIKAL. It was an amazing vibe. Now, we played one of the songs earlier. Your song with Chanel Mirror. What was it like working with Chanel?
That was dope too. Yo, everybody is good vibes, man. Like that was same that came out of the blue. It was like I heard the rhythm and I just immediately started singing. We messing with the same damn boy.
So you met her basically.
I know Chanel a long time.
You know a long time. Like before bus, before.
Yeah, man, a long time before she bus, before everything. Chanel wrote "Proud Wifey" for me.
Oh, for real?
Okay.
So she was a writer.
Yeah, man. She is a writer. Yeah. She is a writer.
Yo, that's
dope.
Because we never know that she around the business before actually, coming out.
Yeah, man.
Because we say she tough. She really tough in her writing ability.
Yup.
Talented.
Yeah.
How exactly did you guys meet?
Well, she was signed to Good back in the day, and she wrote Proud Wifey for me because Zoom wanted me on that particular rhythm. And then with same guy now, she was signed to Good again, because she left, and then she came back and she was with Good again, and we just did that.
Okay. That sounds good. I love them good vibes. Them good story. You know what I mean? So like, are most of the artists like in the business right now, are they like cool? Are you guys cool? Like,
me good with everybody.
What about the new guys? What about the new? Is there any other like the younger generation? Because say our generation, from music, we come from 2030, but like the new guys who, them just like expose them, just a boss, the intense them, the high water them, the
so-called trap dancehall.
The trap dancehall man. Them. Like, what do you think about this new? This new evolution of dancehall? Because we have to kind of call it what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
if they love it, I love it.
Okay.
If they love you.
No, I'm not telling you no lie. Like, some of the song them, some of the song them. Like, see, Ali load me up earlier. I'm there on Tic Toc and I dance to the song. The song them, but I'm not telling you no lie.
Alright, so being that is your answer, which new artist or artists would you want to work with in the future?
But I mean, I've already worked with RITIKAL. Who else did I want? I like Baker. I like how Baker sound. I like his sound. Him have a sound. Him sound bad.
Any other females?
I would love to do a song with Denyque. I love her vibe. I love her vibe so much.
That would be interesting,
Yup.
And I think that would make for a record that would test that time.
Yes.
Because she kind of make some songs where them seem like them can do the test that time.
Yes.
Them have a whole heap of vibe and a whole heap of good vibration.
Absolutely.
People would love that.
Lila, if you're listening, link up with them.
Yes.
We need fix things. We need a song right there. So.
Fix things. Quick thing.
Make it happen.
So Denyque, let's talk album.
God.
Yeah, what's going on?
The pressure is getting what's up?
You've been here for a while.
Yeah.
Hey.
Big up the TikTokers.
Yeah.
Right? But only they understand that. They got the TikTok through. Album next year for sure.
For sure?
Okay.
For sure. Yo, no, just link Zoom no man and stop asking me them questions.
Alright, so here I don't know. We have to go link up Zoom. I forgot get Zoom in studio. I will get little school. I'll find out what I want.
So if you were to do a album, like what would be like? What would it definitely be about? What would you put into it? Off the top of your head, here, speaking with us now. Because I know probably it's a lot to think about, but...
It is, but I definitely pour my whole soul into it because it's gonna be my first album. And I pour parts of me that are just unseen. You know, the parts of me that people don't get to see because that's what we do as artists.
Yeah.
We showcase who we truly are through our music or through our art.
Yeah. So would it be all new tracks? Or would you
Nah man, I can mix it up a little bit, man.
Yeah, I have to drop my song, man. I have to drop a couple of the... I mean...
Now you're asking for two.
No worries.
And the Rude Girl
we have a link up Zoom.
We have
a link up Zoom. We have a link up Zoom as a here now. We have to fix things. I mean...
So tell us, what else is in store for you? What else can we look forward to?
Wow. So many things. Make sure you go watch the Knees video. Do not pause it at 2:12. Just keep scrolling. It's on YouTube right now. Denyque Vivo, DENYQUE. What else is new? I have another track coming out, I think in October. No, I want to say November. I want to say November. I don't want to put a date on it, but Craigie, big up yourself. Looking forward to that as well. That's a video is gonna drop with that song as well. You guys are definitely gonna love that. Like everybody are gonna love that song.
So what happens at 2:12 in the video?
What are you talking about?
No,
you reach for this one. No, we gotta keep it moving.
We need to find out. People, remember 2:12, so we have to watch the video. Remember, we have to check out it as a matter of fact. When my phone there,
What have I done?
We need to know what happened.
So the people that are listening, ignore Cyclone right now. Let me just continue. Okay, we have lots of shows coming in. Big ups to Bling Blang. Okay, my very own Christiana. She's doing her thing, and we're just about to really kick things off, and I'm really excited. Another song dropping in December, and then of course 2023 is not gonna be nothing normal.
Ooh.
So
Wow. Things plus the album, huh?
Yeah.
So
can you imagine?
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
because the album guy, I love albums. I think it gives you more. Like you can get more, like you know more about the artist from the album, than just singles.
And she has tons of work.
Yeah, definitely. Tell about Proud Wife, before the interview wrap up. Proud Wife, because there was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, at the time.
Same. Proud Wifey, oh my God, Proud Wifey caused such contention in my life.
Yeah.
Backside.
Tell us.
Proud Wifey was dope. I loved doing Proud Wifey, mainly because I'd never done a song like that before. It was controversial.
Yes. That one was surprising.
It was controversial. It was me mostly DJing to like singing.
Yeah.
So it was a vibe, but I love the fact that a lot of women loved it.
Could relate to it.
And could relate to it. And I mean, a lot of women claim not to like it either. And you know, what I love striking conversation. Yeah. And I'm at this place in my life now where I am so fascinated by learning by humans that I don't. I want to say I don't get upset. I want to learn. Yeah. So if you have a different, if you have a difference in opinion, I'm not offended by it. I really want to genuinely understand. Okay, where does your opinion come from? Like, how did you come to that place where you think that what you're saying is right? You know, because you have a lot of people that just see life as in black and white. Yeah. You know, well, me just kind of multicolor, technicolor, gray, everything, every color they did.
A cyclone face.
Yo, hold on, then we get through off while I go. People, listen to me. If you never listened to me before, you see this video here, you don't need to watch it. The Vivo, Denyque Vivo, please. Yes, you need to watch after 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Watch the whole video.
Please watch the entire video.
Yes.
I don't want to give away the secret, but
watch
you
it
need
for
to
yourself.
know.
Just watch the video.
You must, Jesus.
Denyque.
The AC can't turn up, it not get hot. Jesus.
Alright, so we're gonna take a piece of the Proud Wife for everybody who depend on YouTube who in a radio land who probably haven't heard it before. But I could just take a little piece and make them hear what I'm going.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a really great.
Yeah. Boy, we got through a lot of topics. People remember. Check out the video. Remember, I told you.
Tell them the time.
Watch the whole video. Don't listen to her.
Is it too?
Yeah. You have to watch all of the video. Just leave it at that. Let me not tell you the time.
Yes.
Watch all of the video. Denyque, RITIKAL, you know.
Produced by Good.
Yeah, good.
So I really like the outfit.
Yeah.
But I want to say I just regular like the outfit that she has on.
Yeah. Yeah, someone said that on YouTube. Yeah.
You know, Denyque, thank you for joining us
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
I know this is the artist place on the weekend.
Right
place.
Yeah.
Right before we head on the road, right? Yeah. So we're gonna call you again soon because you know the album I dropped soon.
Yeah.
New song and them something there. So you gotta join us back on the Meltdown. We are here on Nationwide. Big up the YouTube fam. Big up everybody on the 90 FM band. Yeah. Big up everybody on Denyque Live and what they think. We gotta pay some bills.
And we'll be right back.